Rick in Buffalo. My man Rick, how are you?
I'm still burning up, Tim, about that bonehead Aaron Boone screwing baseball fans out of a Game 5 at Fenway tonight.
Pick that up, Hawk. Pick that up. I don't know if I can pick it up from here. You pick them up. Rick, you've got a problem with the call quality, not the content. I never, ever worry about Rick in Buffalo's content, but I don't want to waste that call. So Hawk is going to have a conversation with him. Rick's still talking. Like, literally, Rick's in the middle of his call right now. He can't hear anything at all. Hawk's like, Rick. And another thing, Cal. Hey, Brad. Hey, Aaron Boone. He's doing his whole call. He has no idea. Hawk's like got the receiver out like this. Rick. Hey, Aaron Boone. And another thing, the Buffalo Bills. That's amazing.
War road rage with the kids in the back seat.
My dad's a fat ass.
Not to take crap from anyone.
He's still in the middle of his call. He has no idea that he's not on the air. And how are you going to run that back? How are you going to ask a guy who calls every several weeks, who just did a whole phone call, who can't wait to drop the mic, and nobody heard it but Hawk? So I'm about to say to the guy, hey, Rick, can you run that back one more time? Can you do that call again? Because that's weird now. That's awkward. He already did the call off Broadway. And can we get him back on the phone? I don't know. But you know he's going to make the show better. Even if it's only 50% of what it would have been. 50% of Rick is better than 99.9% of the rest of you. Has he stopped his call yet, Hawk? They're finally talking now. They're having a conversation. I don't think that's ever happened. That call started like 4 minutes ago, and now they're finally having a conversation. If this were anybody other than Rick in Buffalo, do you think I would tolerate this for a minute? And you're probably thinking, come on, Rome. Nobody's bigger than the show. No one caller is bigger than the show. You wouldn't do that for anybody else. Yes, I would. I would do it for Brad. I would do it for Lef. I would do it for Rick. I would do it for the handful of people that move the needle as callers on this show. Rick is worth it. Quickly, Rick in Buffalo. He's ready to roll. Rick, what's going on?
Thanks for picking me up, Jim. Now I'm still burning up about that bonehead Aaron Boone screwing baseball fans out of a Game 5 at Fenway tonight. Any good manager learns from his mistakes. This idiot keeps making the same friggin' ones. And Brian Cashman's no friggin' better. What's this moron do for an encore to that idiotic A-Rod contract? He trades for that choker Stanton, who pretty much has the exact same deal. Time to clean house, sons of Steinbrenner. But you guys are too dense to figure it out. Now I realize I'm punching down here, Jim, but Stale in Vegas could use the beating. Cal's your prototypical a-hole who thinks he made it in life because he moved to Vegas. He's too stupid to realize the only people who live in Vegas are the ones who failed everywhere else. And while Vegas is a great place to visit, it's an absolute dump to live in. So keep pushing those casino brooms and mopping those casino floors, Kelvin. And you can bet your sorry existence when I make my annual trip to Vegas next spring, I'm going to hunt you down and kick your ass. And one more thing, Jim. I've had just about enough of this Tyler and Shredmonton routine. The only thing shredded about this D-bag is his smack-off credibility. This nobody couldn't crack the top 10 if there were only 9 in the field. So while you're smoking your moose meat and crapping on the big stage, I'll be crushing my chicken wings and feasting on the inferior Canadian competition. War the Goo Goo Dolls. Unwar the tragically hip. Thanks for the vine, Jim. I'm out.
God, this guy's the best. Rack him. That was worth it. This is why I do that. That's why I would double back and reset and get him on the air. War the Goo Goo Dolls. Buffalo's finest. You know, the Goo Goo Dolls, when they started, they were kind of a punk band. I liked them a lot. You know, they had some smash hits and some big albums. The thing they had against them, not that they're from Buffalo. I love that they're from Buffalo. It's just one of the worst band names ever. But I like the band. Honestly, I like the band. And I really like the early stuff. Met one of the guys in the band at an airport carousel once. Great guy. Drummer. Anyway, Rick repping Buffalo hard. The only thing shredded about this guy is his smack-off reputation. And he threatened to kick Calvin's ass when he goes to Vegas for his annual trip. I got to get out. Luke Fickle joining me next. Keeping it in the state of Ohio. Good job, Rick. Well done. Do you know what that guy does for a living? Something extremely respectable.